What's up guys, Aaron here. Welcome to the video. This is going to be all about the latest FTX updates, bringing us up to speed right now. If you are a creditor, very important to know exactly what's happening. So essentially FTX is being liquidated and going through a Chapter 7 liquidation. I'm going to talk about everything they are doing regarding selling their investments, selling Anthropic, selling their properties. Also, it's important to note that FTX wants to pay all creditors 100% of their claim value. I'm going to touch on more about what the claim value means and how to look and figure out what your claim is a little bit later in this video. But this literally came from FTX saying that they want to repay everybody 100% and they are not going to restart the exchange. So there were all these talks about restarting the exchange a couple months ago, and that is all going to the wayside. No FTX 2.0, but creditors may get more than 100% of their claim. Right now that is completely unknown. There is something called post-petition interest, basically how much money creditors could get since bankruptcy. So again, I'll touch on that later in the video as well, because it does very much apply to all FTX creditors. So starting out here, this is the motion saying that all of FTX's assets are going to be dollarized. So these are the claim values for all of the assets, all of the locked assets, all of the illiquid assets, and all of these different types of leveraged tokens, basically anything and everything that FTX held on their platform, including tokenized stocks like Nvidia, like Tesla. Everything here has a dollar value. There's been a lot of motions coming through the docket about FTX selling basically all of their investments. This one in IEX Group, which is an equity trading venue, kind of like an exchange. Here, the estate is asking the court if they can sell Anthropic, and that'll be heard on February 22nd. And FTX is also asking to liquidate and sell all of the properties, this one pertaining to the properties in the Bahamas. And I want to talk about this that came out 2 days ago or so on February 12th. So this is the U.S. Court of Appeals for the Third Circuit. There has been this back and forth regarding the independent examiner, and essentially this is what the Third Circuit said a few days ago. They had a discussion about what the requirements would be needed to have an examiner, and ultimately they say here that we, meaning the Third Circuit, reverse the decision of the bankruptcy court and remand with instructions to order the appointment of an independent examiner. So this document was like 50 or 60 pages. It went through all of these reasons why they believe that an examiner should be appointed. And personally, I think that an examiner is a good idea. For Celsius, the examiner did uncover a lot of fraud and mismanagement and things that the UCC's lawyers I don't think would have fully uncovered. So I think this is a good idea. So I want to transition here to FTX abandoning its efforts to restart its crypto exchange. And here they say they are going full liquidation mode and should repay its customers in full. Now, should is different than will. We have heard a lot of back and forth with the Celsius case about all the things they want to do and things that did not end up happening. But that is their intention, but they can't guarantee it yet. There are too many moving parts. But remember that paying people in whole means that if somebody held one Bitcoin, that Bitcoin is only worth $16,871. ETH is $1,258, and possibly one of the biggest hits is Solana at $16.24, where now it is well over $100. And without much surprise, Judge John Dorsey does support these valuations, saying that, quote, "I have no wiggle room on that. The bankruptcy code says what it says, and I am obligated to follow it," basically saying that debts must be repaid based on their value at the date when a company filed for bankruptcy. And that leads me to Claims Market, which is the sponsor of this video. Now, what Claims Market offers is a marketplace for anybody who wants to sell their FTX claim. Per their latest email, which was 5 days ago, you can see right here for the different sizes of claims, the approximate amount that they are going for on the marketplace. So the larger your claim, the more you are going to get. But for claims between $100,000 and $1 million, right now on Claims Market, they're going for between 73 to 78%. You could be asking yourself, why would anybody decide to sell their claim when literally the FTX team says that they are trying to make and they plan on making everybody 100% whole? Well, in my opinion, it comes down to timing. We have no idea when people are going to be getting their money. It could take months. It's probably going to take years, in my opinion. Maybe at the end of this year, people could get their money back from FTX. And since it's very, very, very unlikely that people are going to be getting more than 100%, it's incredibly unlikely, the benefit of waiting doesn't really seem that enticing. Because let's say you sold your claim, you got US dollars for that claim, and then you purchased Bitcoin with it. Then if Bitcoin doubles to $100,000, you would reap the upside of that Bitcoin appreciation. Whereas if you hold your claim, you literally know that it is being locked at 100%. So it's really a personal question of, do you think you're going to get your money back from FTX before the crypto market decides to rip really high, hit new all-time highs, and then goes even higher into price discovery? Because there are definitely benefits of having investable assets and having money right now to invest in something like Solana if you want to, because maybe you think it's going to go to $300 by the end of the year, and you would rather capture that upside rather than being locked at 100%. So if you have any interest in selling your claim, or you want to know what you could get for it, I'll include Claims Market's information below for you to reach out to them. And also on the Claims Market website, right here, if you click FTX Calculator, it'll take you to this page where you can enter your customer number, click search, and then it would show your exact claim amount, show you all the tokens you held, and then how much, again, the total is per the prices on the bankruptcy petition. So that's very, very helpful in case you just do not know how much your claim is worth and what your claim is. So next I want to touch on what is post-petition interest. So basically this is potentially interest that accrues on bankruptcy claims after the petition is filed. So this is something that if they approve it, creditors could get more than 100%. And usually this is tied to the federal judgment rate, which as of February 12th, it was 4.87%. So there is a possibility creditors could get maybe 105%, maybe higher than that. But again, this has not been brought up in court yet. And this is still very, very hypothetical. And I would not bank on the fact that you would get more than 100% because again, this is just speculation. And I'll finish the video with this. We have John Deaton, who is an attorney. He's been an attorney for over 30 years. And he says he has yet to meet another attorney worth $2,235 an hour. He says, "What a racket." And he is responding to John Reed Stark's post. And he talks about how these lawyers through FTX are billing insane rates. $225 million reportedly through November 2023, they have charged the estate. And he is very critical of the fact that these lawyers spent so much money, and at the end of the day, they just enacted a Chapter 7 liquidation. And I'll finish off saying that the next big day in court for FTX is going to be Thursday, February 22nd. And a couple things that are going to be talked about on that day is going to be getting permission to sell certain de minimis or basically small assets of the estate, things having to do with Genesis, and also the big one, selling Anthropic, which should bring a lot of money back into the estate. So guys, that is it for the video. Thanks for watching. I will keep you guys posted as I always do with everything FTX related. Make sure to subscribe if you are a creditor or you want to stay informed on this bankruptcy. Till next time guys, talk with you soon and bye for now.